Yes, guys. Good evening. Good evening to everyone. Thank you for joining me again this evening for our match preview for Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, share and subscribe if you're here. Appreciate it. If you're new, you're watching in for the first time, make sure you let us know in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate everyone here. Yeah, we're going to do the match predictions. You know, we spoke about contracts this afternoon. We spoke about the contracts this afternoon of Mo Salah, Virgil and Trent. Now we're going to talk about the big game on Saturday, a 3 o'clock kickoff. Very unusual for us to have a 3 o'clock kickoff, but here we are with a 3 o'clock kickoff. I believe next Saturday's game against Bournemouth at home is 3 o'clock as well. So, yeah, next 2 Saturday games are at home. Both 3 o'clock kickoffs. Also, we got AC Milan next week, next Wednesday, I believe, which is on Amazon Prime. I only realised today that Amazon Prime got the Champions League. When did that happen? I didn't know Champions League was on Amazon Prime now. I don't know if all of it's on Amazon Prime or is it still on TNT Sports. I'm not sure, but our game's on Amazon Prime. I know that for a fact. Liverpool, AC Milan. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the game coming up this Saturday. Big up Pete Williams, big up Eric Callum, Psychedelic. How you doing? Daz, Bonkers, Lee, A. Douglas in the chat as well. Gem the membership as well. So big up to everyone here. I appreciate you coming in. I know it's a Friday evening. I won't keep you all too long, promise. So Arne Slot, as we know, doesn't really like rotating too much. You know, he's not known for his rotation. He didn't really rotate that much at his previous clubs. He basically played the same team a lot of the time. But I feel like he might have to start, you know, changing up personnel a little bit in the coming weeks. Look, we got 3 difficult games. We got not 3 difficult games. We've got 2 home games and an away game. But, you know, our fixtures are piling up. Let me get the fixtures up, actually, before we carry on. Because let's have a look at the fixtures here. And go through it that way. Let's have a look at our fixtures. Let me get the fixtures up for us. Go away. I hate the pop-ups on the website. It does my head in. Right. Let me get our fixtures up, guys. I'll just get it up on the screen right now. Big out Josh in the chat as well. Big out LK. How you doing good? Are you doing good, guys? Right, let's go to the club. Right, let's go. Right, so I hate all this, by the way. I really hate all this crap here. So obviously we've got Nottingham Forest at home on Saturday. Then on Tuesday, I believe. Sorry, it's Tuesday. We're away to AC Milan. Obviously, that's on Prime Video. And then on next Saturday, we're at home to Bournemouth, another 3 o'clock kickoff. Then on Wednesday, the following Wednesday, we've got West Ham at home in the League Cup. Then to finish off September, we're away to Wolves. So we've basically got a game Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. So we've got quite a lot of games coming up, but they are all winnable. September has been quite nice to us. You got to keep it real in the chat. Big up Liverpool Truth Channel. Big up to you, my man. Imran in the chat as well. Big up to you, my friend. Big up Captain Sal as well. Our fixtures are quite kind to us in September. So we've got Nottingham Forest at home tomorrow. Then midweek, we've got AC Milan away. It's a difficult game, obviously. But in the Premier League, again, the following Saturday, we're at home to Bournemouth. In the League Cup, yes, it's West Ham in the League Cup, but it's a home fixture. So no real travelling. And then the following weekend, to finish off September, away to Wolves. We couldn't have really asked for a better September. And I honestly think we can win every single game. Guys, what do you think? I think we can win every single game. Be out, Colin. Ain't doing good, my friend. I mean, it's one game at a time. Of course, it's one game at a time. But when you look at them fixtures, I think they're all winnable. Like the West Ham game, would you like an easier draw? Yes, but it is a home draw. Now, we're only travelling once. Look, so we've got Forest at home. We travel to Milan for the Champions League game. Then we're at home for Bournemouth, at home for West Ham, and we don't play away again till the end of the month. So for tiredness for travelling, that isn't going to be the case. We're not travelling anywhere. We're staying at home, you know. So between what now, the 14th of September to the end of the month, the 28th of September, we're only travelling once. So we've got a lot of home games. We've got a lot of home games. And for me, they're all winnable, man. All winnable. Exactly. Be like bonkers in the chat. Yeah, I want us to pick up 20 points, man. Be at Liverpool Drift Trails or Slot test starts in the Champions League. That will give us more clues. Exactly. I agree. Milan and Palace could be our banana skins. Yeah, when's the Palace game? Is it after Wolves? The Palace game is on the 5th of October after the Champions League game of Bologna. That's on TNT Sports. Then it's away to Palace. Our October's mad, guys. You want to see our October? So our October starts at home in the Champions League, away to Crystal Palace, at home to Chelsea, away to Leipzig, away to Arsenal. That's our October. Ain't actually that bad. Actually, it's not that bad. And then after Arsenal, we've got 2 home games against Brighton. We've got 3 home games straight away in November. Look at that, though. 3 home games in a week. Yes, it's Brighton, Leverkusen, and Aston Villa. I expect us to win all them games in November. By the way, I'm not joking, man. I expect us to win all them November games. I know it's 3 games in 7 days. 3 games in 7 days, but they're all at home. Look, guys, they're all at home. They're all at home. The start of November. I expect us to beat Brighton at home. I expect us to beat Bayern. I expect to win us always at home. And then the Villa game. Then we're away to Southampton. And then obviously it's the Real Madrid game at home. And then Man City's at home. Is it me or is our fixtures actually all right? And like Javen House. Is it me or is our fixture congestion actually not too bad? Because when we got all these fixture congestions, you know, like, look, Real Madrid and Man City back to back, right? You'd think, but they're both at home. They're both at home. Yes, they're back to back. One's the Wednesday night and then one's the Sunday afternoon. But they're both home games. And if we look at our October, which I thought our October was really difficult. At home to Bologna, we should be winning that game. Away to Crystal Palace, we beat Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park all the time. And at home to Chelsea, I expect us to win. Away to Leipzig, it'll be a difficult game. And obviously away to Arsenal. But our November's quiet. I'll take our November, guys. Our November starts with 3 home games that we should all win. So, yes, our fixture pile-up is hard on paper. But I don't... I think because we got them all at home, because we've all got them all at home, I think it's a little bit easier for that fact. Let me just get K-Mac in here. I'll see K-Mac. All right, hang on, K-Mac. I'll be right with you, my son. Let me just send a link to K-Mac, people. Let me send a link to K-Mac. We'll have a chat about these fixtures. See, I knew about the fixture pile-up, but they're all... Because they're at home, I thought a lot of them were away from home. That was the thing that was bothering me. But yeah. Yeah, they're all at home. What are you guys saying? Doesn't look bad, got to admit. That's what I'm saying. Because they're home games. But yeah, it's all about momentum. They're all winnable at home. It is rough, don't get me wrong. But would you rather play these stacked games away from home or at home? I think we're a bit lucky that we got these stacked games at home. I really do. Yeah, I think we've got a bit lucky in that scenario. Yeah, I mean, then 3 games in November. Yes, there's 3 games in 1 week. Yeah, which is very difficult. They're all very difficult. Don't get me wrong, because look, 3 games in 1 week. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 games in 14 days. There's a lot of football, so the team will have to be, rotated and looked after. But yeah, they're at home, and then the way to Southampton. Yeah, I'll take that game. And then these 2, the Madrid and Man City games. If they were both away from home, I'd say that's almost impossible. Both being at home, both these games being at home, yeah, fancy it a little bit. I fancy a little bit. Let's get K-Mac in there. There he is. What the heck have you got in your head?
I'm drying my hair.
He's drying his hair. I'll tell you what. You got some brass balls coming on with that on your head, man. I'll give you the credit.
You see how long my hair is?
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh man, big up. Yeah, I'm just going through these fixtures. So, obviously, look, our September. Obviously, we've got Forest, AC Milan away, which will be a difficult game. Even though I don't think AC Milan are great, but it's still a difficult game. Then these 2 games at home and then Wolves away. To be fair, K-Mac, I look at September as a very, very winnable month.
Those 3 home games was interesting because I didn't really look at them in isolation like that. And we did Aston Villa like proper last season, didn't we? At Anfield.
Yeah, there you go. This is the beginning of November, so that's our beginning of November. Yeah.
Okay, so we've smashed Brighton at home, we've smashed Villa at home, Leverkusen. I don't know, it's a mixed bag in it really. But yeah, that's a good point. Like Southampton, like Nottingham Forest beat Southampton, who we've got at the weekend.
They're probably the worst team in the Premier League. Southampton.
Yeah, they'll be going straight back down because they carry on playing the football, which isn't going to win you games in the Premier League. They remind me of Burnley.
So in the month of November, we play every game at home apart from the Southampton game.
That's really interesting. I didn't think of it like that. Like
so
Real Madrid at home, like
the whole month of November, the only game we play away is the Southampton game. There you go. So everything in blue there, guys.
That's our hardest month, isn't it?
That's November. That's November. All of our games apart from Southampton are at home.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that. So I think that's quite it's an advantage to us being at home, obviously, but every game apart from the Southampton game being away. Yeah,
Fortress Anfield, mate. Fortress Anfield.
That is because you don't travel. This is the thing about playing at home as well. You don't have to travel. So look, we play Brighton at home, and then our Champions League game, we don't have to travel because it's at home. And then we play Champions League game again. We don't have to travel. We don't have to travel because we've got Villa at home. The following day,
have you seen that comment by Captain Sal?
Well, it's been rigged in our favour. you know that's what they're going to say. You know that's what everyone's going. Because
narrative.
I don't think rivals have realised how many home games we've got. I don't think rivals have realised, because rivals know how tough our October and November is, but I don't think they've realised in our November, the only away game we got is arguably the worst team in the Premier League in Southampton, which
which is the easiest one.
Yeah, so we've got all our home games, and they're probably arguably the easiest away game.
The thing about Real Madrid as well is, look, if you look at it in isolation, like we've actually played quite well against Real Madrid at Anfield. Like we played really good against them last time for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, then we decided that when you're tuning up against Real Madrid just to keep attacking for some reason.
We're just going to send everyone up still.
Yeah, that
will never happen again.
No, maybe just sit back a little bit for a while. I went mental at that game.
Yeah, let's not concede 5 goals on the counter attack.
And that, and our October, which obviously a lot of people were talking about, because Arsenal got a really mad October.
It's mad.
So we got Bologna at home. You've got to fancy that. Crystal Palace always a difficult game, but we always win at Selhurst Park.
12:30 kickoff as well. That's not good for them either.
No, it isn't, because they like evening games, Palace, don't they? Because the atmosphere.
Yeah.
At home to Chelsea, again, it's a difficult game, but it's a home game. And then obviously the end of October is difficult, away to Leipzig and away to Arsenal. So the last 3 games of October are difficult. I still expect us to beat Chelsea and beat Palace, and then Leipzig will be a difficult game. And Arsenal's obviously going to be a very, very difficult game. But then you come out of that, and in November, as we said already, every game in November, about one, is all at home. And by the way, it continues. The Man City game's at home as well.
Oh.
So, so from November the 9th, all the way through November to the start of December, all our games are at home.
And then are they all away by the look of it?
Yeah, by the look of it, it's going
to be for the rest of the season.
And then the rest of December, we got Newcastle away, Everton away, Girona away.
That's kind of home.
So we don't play a home game again till the 14th of December. So it's 2 weeks till we play a home game.
And they're all winnable. They're all winnable, easy.
And then we got Fulham at home, and then we're away to Tottenham, home to Leicester.
Do well away to them.
You remember when we played Leicester on Boxing Day? The last time we played them on Boxing Day, went on to win the league. So
4-0 on it, wasn't that 4-0?
Great Premier League performance.
Smashed them.
So for the whole of November and our first week in December, all at home apart from one game. That's a heck of a run. Wait till the rivals figure out all our games are at home.
The fume. They're gonna be like, oh, VAR pool or home pool or something like that, isn't
it? That's just mad. That's just mad. I mean, look, if you're playing Real Madrid and Man City back to back, you'd want.
Can you have a look at Cities? Can you have a look at Cities? Because there's a lot of fume about them getting loads of home games as well.
Let's have a look at Man City. That's it. Well, let's have a bit.
That away game could put us top of the table. By the way, like us playing them at home. If we get a result there, that could actually put us top of the table. Because it could be that close with City, mate. It really could. We could win all our games, and they could win all their games, basically.
The West Ham, the Man City makes me feel dirty. This way. All right, I'm on Man City's website. I feel dirty. Right. So they got Brentford at home on Saturday at 3:00. So that's a win. Then they're at home to Inter Milan. So that's a win. Look at this. Then they're at home to Arsenal. Then they're at home to Man City. To Watford in the League Cup. So, I expect them to beat Brentford, beat Inter.
Don't know about Inter, you know. Inter are a good team.
Yeah, it's Man City at home, though.
Under what's his name? Bloody
Inzaghi.
Under Inzaghi, they are a good they're a good side.
They're a good
I don't know about that one. That could be a good game. I'm going to watch that actually.
Yeah, be a good game. I'll probably do a watch along for that.
That'll be a good game.
Man City at Arsenal. If they got Arsenal still got these injury problems, you fancy City. Yeah, City are going to destroy Watford.
If Arsenal lose any more midfielders, mate, they're going to be playing Arteta.
Yeah, let's get retirement. The way to Newcastle. Look at this for a Champions League game. Look at that for a Champions League game.
What the hell is that?
Look at their Champions League game. Come on.
You go there for a stag do?
Bratislava, you know. What the hell?
Isn't that in the movie Euro Trip?
Yeah, it is. I love that film, by the way. That's a quality film. So their October in the Premier League starts with Fulham at home, away visit the Wolves, a home visit to Sparta Prague.
That's another Champions League game, Sparta Prague.
Yeah. Their Champions League group's piss easy, man. They ain't got to arrest anyone. We
got a Europa League draw.
We've got AC Milan, Real Madrid, and Leipzig and Leverkusen,
and
Girona,
third.
And Girona and Man City have got Sparta Prague and Bratislava and Sporting Lisbon. Yeah.
Look at that as well. Southampton at home, Bournemouth away. Jesus. I mean, Brighton away is going to be a tough one.
So they're November. They haven't really got any.
They haven't. It's going to be the Man City game against us, mate, which is probably going to.
They've got no. They're not playing anyone.
That's good.
They're not playing anyone apart from Arsenal.
I mean, Newcastle kind of throw in the towel against them every time.
Yeah, Newcastle away. I mean, if Newcastle only playing once a week now, that could be a banana skin, to be fair.
But they do normally bend over.
You need Arsenal to beat Man City. You need Arsenal to beat Man City.
Or at least get a draw, take some points.
Because look at Man City, apart from Arsenal on the 22nd of September, look, they play nobody. Look at this. Till the 23rd of November. Look.
I know. I mean, Tottenham at home's not even a hard game either, really, is it?
And look at the shit Champions League games they're getting.
They got Feyenoord as well.
Oh, hang on. This Brighton and Man City might be a difficult game.
That might be a good one, actually.
And then they got Feyenoord. I mean, and
then they got us.
And then
we got Real Madrid. We got Real Madrid before that.
We got Real Madrid. They got Feyenoord. Yeah, just let it.
And then they got Forest after us.
Yeah, and then Palace. Oh, and then they got Juventus, and then Manchester Derby. They've got no. Man City have got no back-to-back hard games. None. No back-to-back hard games. Look.
Oh, Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea is quite.
Yeah. Quite and then Club Rouge.
And then Arsenal.
They've got no.
Oh, look at that one.
Right. Yeah. All right. February's fun.
Newcastle at home.
Their February's hard.
I'll give away, and that February's looking good for me.
But the problem is they might have won the league by February. Their games. That's the thing.
We need to keep on them because that February looks like a tough one.
Away to Arsenal, at home to Newcastle, Liverpool game, and then away to Tottenham. That is the only time they play back.
Chelsea before Arsenal, though. Can you scroll down? Yeah, they are.
Yeah. They got Chelsea on 25th of June, January.
Who they got? Forest, Brighton. Oh, they got Brighton again. Oh, that's and United there. That's a little bit tastier, but still.
And they finished the seasons against Fulham
away. Look at that for a home run.
Look at their running.
Wolves, Southampton, Bournemouth, Fulham. Jesus.
Hang on, what's our running?
It's literally Gundogan's just gonna.
Hang on, let's go.
Against all of them.
Right, our January.
It's bad.
Right, our January's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Home to Man United, away to Nottingham Forest, away to Brentford, at home to Lille, at home to Ipswich, and away to PSV. Yeah, our January's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Our February, when they got their hard February, we're away to Bournemouth, at home to Wolves, and the Man City game at home to Newcastle. So our February is nice in compared to Man City's. And then our running. Now, where's our running? All right, let's get to our running.
Yeah, it's Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham.
Fuck it. Look at our running in comparison.
Chelsea, Arsenal. At least we've got Arsenal at home, by the way.
Yeah. We've got Chelsea away, Arsenal at home, Brighton away, and Palace at home. Look at that for a running. That is rank. That is absolutely rank. Oh man, that is absolutely rank. Oh, okay, said don't look. I told you not to look. Oh, that's rank, man. That is absolutely disgusting. That running.
I don't like
So
that.
we got a very difficult run in, and Man City have got a very difficult February.
Mm.
So it does. I mean, it works out. Everyone's got to play everyone. So, but our run until I think our run till Christmas is actually all right. You know,
Yeah, we could really keep up there. I think.
get our points on the board. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I
So
think I think it's going to be a case of City and us pulling away from Arsenal, and then they'll be out of it by the end of the year. I think
yeah,
they get any injuries, they're screwed. Like they really are. Like they've got a wafer thin squad. Like I basically told you about that squad, didn't I? When we
we
when we
spoke
did it
about
watch along, like
that. We need reinforcements in January. I think we can.
I think we'll get two.
I personally think we'll buy a little Spanish midfielder who likes to live in the
Yeah,
mountains. I
yeah.
think
He's not
it's
signed a new contract, by the way, just in
no,
case you didn't know.
they haven't even offered him one yet. So
Nope.
I think I think something there might happen. The Odegaard thing's a weird one. I think Mikel Arteta said today they're not even ruling him out for the Spurs game. Apparently,
He couldn't
so
walk.
Arteta's apparently not ruled him out for the Spurs game yet.
I hope they
So
play him when he gets injured more.
yeah, I mean,
He was on crutches getting on the plane. Like
yeah,
didn't
we
didn't
definitely
someone
need
else
some.
get injured as well? For Arsenal. Who else got injured? No, it was City. Ake got injured in the Holland game. Nathan Ake got injured in the Holland game, so he's going to be out for a while.
Yeah, he's done his hamstring quite badly, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think he's much of a miss. It's
No, but he does play.
It's like us missing Harvey. It's a position that we got enough covering.
No,
I said it earlier. Like with Harvey's injury, as much as it's a sad thing, but the way we play now, Harvey can only really play in one position, can't he? And that's 10. You know, in the way we set up. So we know Gakpo can play there, and what's his name?
Have you seen that comment from Eric?
I never knew Mara was a Liverpool fan. Yeah, we'll hail the Mary That's bad. That's mad.
Funny. That is funny. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, I literally do feel like Chiesa and Gakpo can all play the 10. I think Jota could play the 10 if he needed to as well. So I don't think it's the worst. It's a horrible injury because we've lost him, but
the way we play the 10, an attacker can play that role.
I think Cody would be perfect there because Cody's off the ball stuff is a bit like Szoboszlai's, ain't it?
Yeah.
Get stuck in, tracks back.
You can hold the ball up as well quite well.
Cody. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But look, we got Forest on Saturday, man. Let's talk about the Forest game. How do you see it going, man? How do you see it going?
Just as a flashback, the last time we played them at home, we beat them 3-0 and every forward scored.
Yes, we did.
And that was Mo, Jota, and Nunes. All scored. And the man of the match was Dominic Szoboszlai, by the way.
He was.
And he did score. Yeah.
Do you see? So I don't know if you've seen it, but Johnny Hartinger's been taking Chiesa, Darwin, and is it Gakpo doing individual training with them over the last couple of days. Liverpool have made a point of it. That's what he's been doing. What do we? Because I don't know if you heard Slot's press conference this morning, but he pretty much said, "I don't really like to rotate unless I have to." He likes to play the same team.
Which is exactly what we talked about.
He likes to play the same team a heck of a lot. He basically said it in his former clubs. He pretty much played the same 11 a lot of the time. But I think he's very aware that the Premier League is far more intense than the Eredivisie, obviously, and there's much stronger teams in it. So rotation will happen. I don't think he will rotate for the sake of it, though. If he feels like Szoboszlai can run for 90 minutes and he's not going to go into the red zone or anything like that, then Szoboszlai will play. You know. But we're coming off international duty, and he spoke about in the press conference about people. It's not just about playing; it's about the travel and how far some had to travel as well. He especially spoke about the players that have not been playing many minutes so far this season, like Kwanzaa and stuff like that, where he said he was very happy they got minutes and played games. So, do you see a lot? Yeah, do you see a lot of rotation? Little bit of rotation. What do you see?
So I see one person being swapped, and it's Robbo, because he's played every single minute so far this season, and he also played both the Scotland games, and they were really hard games. Like, he really ran a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
I think he'll probably play Tsimikas for like 60 minutes, because Tsimikas also played both the Greek games. Greece looked pretty good as an international team, by the way. Yeah, I know.
You can't get it. You can't get it.
Right. I'm a bothered.
It is what it is, guys. K-Mac don't care. K-Mac don't care.
I'm a bothered, like, thick skin.
Big out Quasi.
My hair's wet. Like, so I've got it covered up. Like,
I love it.
Why is K-Mac looking like Alibaba? It's a good one, Quasi.
Oh dear.
By the way, chat. If you haven't checked out Quasi's channel, jump over there and give him a subscribe. Like,
yeah, follow.
Yeah, do it, man. Support all the people who are doing Liverpool content. But I think Robbo might get a rest, because would you rather have Robbo away to AC Milan or Tsimikas away to AC Milan?
Yeah, Robbo. Yeah.
It's fair, isn't it? It's fair.
Every day of the week.
I think. I mean, a lot of people are saying that maybe Gakpo will play instead of Diaz, but Diaz had a brilliant, like, 2 international games. Like, why are you gonna disrupt that? He's a machine as well, isn't he? Like, I'm not sure I want to drop him out. Like, I think I'd want to keep all of them in. The interesting thing as well is they've got Bolly injured, who's one of their good centre backs, and they've also got Sangaré missing and Danilo in their midfield. So their midfield's a lot weaker. So I think we've got a good chance of controlling that game. And I just think like, your players are playing well. They're on form. They're performing really well for their countries as well. Like, why change it? Like, it's at home as well. Like, the crowd's going to be up for it. You know, I just think it makes sense to just go again, but maybe rest Robbo for the AC Milan game.
Yeah, I definitely think Robbo will rest this one out.
He's not going to do what Klopp's done before, when he does like 3 or 4 changes. He's not that type of guy. And the interesting thing as well is, did you also hear his comments where he said that he's happy to have a small squad and play 11 players, but it's all down to how they perform and if they can keep up with the fitness or something like that. It was with the physique, whether they've got the physique. That's something I talked about when I said that. I'm telling you, he's put all the players on a diet. Like, he's took all of them off weight training because he wants them lean.
Yeah, I think they already said that Konate's lost a couple of kilos. You can actually tell it as well, Kit.
You can actually see it, mate.
Yeah, Konate does look slimmer. And the thing is, I think it'll help Konate as well, because Konate's a unit. And we're asking him, you know, he wants him mobile, you know, and obviously the leaner he is, the quicker oxygen will move around the blood and maybe stop injuries in his muscles. So, yeah, definitely. And Trent does look slimmer.
He does look slimmer. The leaner you are, the less injuries you get, and also the longevity you get in your career as well when you're leaner. That's just physics, body science.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said he got rid of that weight training crap that they were doing, like when they were all just beasting each other in the gym, and he replaced it with coffee mornings.
Yeah, we got a coffee bar, didn't we? That was our brand new summer sign. That was our summer signing, was the coffee bar.
Yeah, he put a lock on the weight room.
Yeah,
and sent them out to our coffees.
They're all on the coffee diet. Yeah, exactly.
Big
They're
up,
all on
keep
that
it real.
coffee diet. They're all on that
Big up,
coffee
keep it
diet.
real.
Yeah, there you go. Quasi's is there as well. Go and subscribe.
Get on there.
To Quasi, man.
Let's get him up on subscribers. Come on, gang. We can do it.
It's because the intensity difference is different between the way Klopp and Slot play. That's all it is. Klopp wanted the more, he wanted them in a certain different kind of way because it was about pressing 100% of the game, where Slot's a little bit different, No coffee, no working.
It's a different way of doing things, and we'll see if it pays off. Like it might not pay off. We don't know. Like
it's true.
It doesn't apply to Isaac.
It don't matter how slim Isaac is.
Well, he's got quaver legs, hasn't he?
Yeah, as long as they don't get out of muscle, it can be good. The thing is, though, you can be still physically strong without being like completely bulky as well at the same time. I mean, look at Mo. I was listening to one of the Premier League defenders talking. I think it was Solanke actually. Solanke was talking. Solanke was talking about Mo, and he was talking about when they were training, and he said like it's like hitting a wall when he barged into him. It's like hitting a wall. That's what they say about Mo. And Mo's lean. He's chiseled, ain't he? Mo's not like a Shaqiri. He's chiseled. He's lean. He's got no fat on him. But they reckon he's like hitting a wall. Yeah, it's mad.
He's got like a 12-pack.
Yeah, it's mad. I wouldn't wear a top. I'd never wear a top if that was me. I'll walk into Waitrose just like that. Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
Waitrose.
Look at me.
Waitrose getting your organic fruit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, look, I've got to eat clean, man. I've got to eat clean. Look at me. I've got to go Waitrose.
Salad doesn't have gravy, mate. I'm sorry.
No gravy. No gravy.
Salad is different gravy. He doesn't have gravy on his roast.
He is different gravy, though, to be fair. The man is different. Honestly says, did you guys see Darwin, Chiesa and Jota doing it? Yeah, it's Jota, not Gakpo, that's right. Doing extra training with Heitinga, and Darwin and Joey G went to AXA and did training when it was international break. Yes. Also, did you see Heitinga take the piss and said it looked like Everton's defence? That was hilarious. Did you hear it?
No, I'm going to check that out.
He dropped the ball down, and I think Darwin scored a good goal from training. And he went, "Oh, look, it's like Everton's defence." It was hilarious.
It's not going to go down well with the Everton supporters, is it?
It's just beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So Chiesa, Jota, and Darwin were all doing extra training with Heitinga. Is there a possibility that Klopp plays them three?
There isn't a possibility that Klopp plays any.
Oh, not Klopp. Do you know how much I'm used to saying Klopp?
No.
Do you know how much I'm used to saying Jurgen Klopp? It's mental. How much will Slot play them three? Because I do think there's a big chance Darwin plays this game. Because
I also think Chiesa gets game time. Because he said it. Because he kind of said like he's ready, like to play.
Yeah, I don't think he'll start.
No, he won't.
But I do think he'll play some minutes.
Do
we think Darwin starts?
I put him down to score as well. I put Chiesa down to score. Right.
Yeah, why not, man?
I think so on his debut.
What about Darwin? Do we think he starts? I think Darwin starts because
I don't think he starts. I think Jota starts.
Do you reckon he starts? You reckon he stuck? Because Jota plays both Portugal games, I believe.
Yeah, he did. Actually.
I don't know how many minutes he played though.
I think he came off. He came off quite a lot. Oh no, he stayed on for the Ronaldo winner because he was in the team when he scored that. 901 goals.
Well, yeah. So he says. Yeah, I mean,
he scored 901 goals.
when he doesn't have to, when everyone just makes the ball for him and all he does is put the ball in the back of the net. I mean,
he's still got to be there, mate.
He went to Saudi to break Pele's records. I mean, let's face it.
He
I
went, no,
don't.
he went to Saudi because he was 39 or 38.
I don't count any of the goals he's scoring at Saudi. You know,
He scored.
Count them all.
Look, he scored 24 goals in the Premier League for Manchester United, who were garbage when he was 37.
The thing is, though,
that means that for me gets him a bit of credit.
Yeah, but you saw, but also at the same time, you saw how shitty he is when he plays in the Euros for Portugal.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. He scored 40 goals a season in Saudi, but when he actually plays real football against real teams, he's nowhere to be seen. I hate Ronaldo. I just can't stand the prick. He's not. I think there's been far better footballers than him in my lifetime than Ronaldo. Yeah, I keep saying Klopp. I know. I keep saying Klopp because he was manager for 8 years, and yeah.
So I think Jota will play. I think it'll be Diaz, Jota, Salah. I think Chiesa will come on for Salah at some point. Like I just think that'll happen. I think Jota will probably come off for Nunez. I don't know about Gakpo. Like I just don't know. Like when he brings him on, he puts him up front as well, doesn't he? So it's a toss up between whether Jota comes off for Nunez or. I mean, Nunez didn't play any internationals, and Slot wasn't in the training, was he? Slot went away, didn't he? Back to Holland.
He went on a little break, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even know whether I don't know. Like I just don't know about Nunez, mate. I'm sorry. I don't know whether the manager rates him or not. I don't know. Like it's a bit of a. And then you get like Chiesa in, who's a proper baller. Like.
Yeah,
you know he's going to fit his system as well. Like,
Chiesa will fit in definitely. Big up Nona says still missing Klopp badly when I go to the match. The Ball Dutch has had easy games. October, November is his true test. Nona, why are you hating on Slot, man?
Why do you call him the Ball Dutch? He's got a name.
What? Why are you hating on Slot, man? I get it that you love Klopp, and that's great, but you know you can only beat what's in front of you. At the end of the day, you can only beat what's in front of you. You know, and I agree. October and November is a true test. If we go through, right, because I remember at the beginning of the season, everyone said Liverpool not finishing the top four. Liverpool fans themselves will say Liverpool going to struggle.
Not me.
And then when the season starts and we win three in a row, everyone said, "Oh, it's easy games. You should have won." You know, that's right. And you can only beat what's in front of you. What if Liverpool go through October okay, we don't actually lose a game, or we only lose one game but win the rest of them? What's the discourse then? Wait till February. Wait till February. All right. What?
We never got injuries or something like that. It'll be, won't it?
Yeah.
It'll be something like that. Or what is it? New manager bounce, something like that. Yeah, one of them.
I mean, yeah. I mean, big up missing Klopp. I mean, I don't, but that's just me.
I don't miss him because I see him all the time.
Yeah, the man's on Instagram. You can just see him everywhere.
He's never out of my YouTube channel. Like, if he's not doing Sky Sports or TNT or German TV or managing Dortmund for a charity match,
and the Ball Dutch. I mean, who would you rather have, Ten Hag and Slot? In 3 games, I'd rather have Slot every day of the week.
I know.
Look,
I'd rather have.
I think we can all agree. Yeah, Slot's had an easy start to the season, but he still has to win the games. But by the way, guys, there's winning games and there's winning it in a certain style and way you can. You know, I already see in these 3 games. I already see us playing in a certain kind of way. You know, a different kind of system, a different setup.
And he's already.
Yeah, and look, I will say this right now. I do think, although we're at home to Nottingham Forest, I do think the Nottingham Forest game will be a difficult game because you're coming back from international duty. We're coming back from international duty. He might have to rotate. He's not had to do that yet this season. So again, that's another. Can he rotate and keep the team going after an international break? A lot of fixtures in that time. How will he go with that? And if he comes through that, then we just, obviously, he's not going to win every single game. He's going to lose games of football. That's going to. Now, what I don't want to happen, if Slot wins games of football, I don't want people coming on and going, I told you so. Because he lost the game of football. No. It's going to happen, guys. Slot's going to lose games of football. Guess what? Pep Guardiola loses games of football. Alex Ferguson lost games of football. Mourinho lost games of football. It's the way, but what you do is the way you react to a loss. Yeah, that's the difference. You got to see what we haven't seen that from Slot yet. We haven't seen what he reacts to a loss. He might lose 2 or 3 in about. You don't know, but we've got to see how he reacts.
We have seen him react to the team not performing, and he's reacted really well.
First
he's made the right substitutions. He's changed things when they needed changing. For me, that's really good to see. Stuff that didn't happen in the past. It was literally throw it at the wall and see if it sticks. And I'm going to take players off and just put players in the same positions, and they're not going to change anything. Tactically, he's changed things around loads. Like what he did against Manchester United, and then told Manchester United what he did in the press conference afterwards. This is how we beat you, and now everyone can go and do it. Yeah. It's funny and it's genius. But the interesting thing as well is he could lose against AC Milan on Wednesday. That is not beyond the realms of possibility. AC Milan away is not an easy game.
Yeah, exactly, and that could happen. That could happen with any manager. It's not, if we lost against AC Milan on Wednesday, I'm not going to Slots. Oh, for fuck's sake! This is why we needed Xavi Alonso.
Slot out.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like that because that could happen. You could lose to AC Milan. It wouldn't shock me if we lost to AC Milan because. That might happen. I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, that's the biggest shock in football history. It's AC Milan in Europe. It could happen. If we lost to Nottingham Forest at home, I'd be a bit pissed off, to be fair. That's different.
We'd be doing a show.
Big up Amar said, Slot said that he will not rotate just for the namesake. Agreed. He will only do it if the player is not up to the mark in terms of fitness. Exactly.
Keeping them on their toes.
Jamie uses lass. You lot crawl. Jamie uses lass on your street.
I've got long hair.
I don't think you got everything else okay, mate.
No.
Not that I know anyway.
Moves.
Moves. No, look. He has said that he would prefer to play his strongest team. But look, at the end of the day, what manager wouldn't want to play their strongest 11 as much as possible? Every manager, if they could, would just play their strongest 11 all the time. Of course they would, but they have to rotate when needed. And I think there will be rotation here. I don't think there'll be a shitload of rotation, but I think there might be rotation. One of the players that might be rotated is Alexis McAllister came back. Now, obviously on international duty, we got all sorts of news on international duty. McAllister's injured. He might be flying home. The injury ain't that bad. He's travelling to the next game of Argentina. He's on the bench for Argentina in their second game.
I know he's playing.
And then he played 20 minutes. So I don't know. Apparently he had an abductor muscle issue. That was the news going around over International Week. Obviously, I didn't see. I'm not sitting there watching Argentina games at 3 a.m.
I did watch the Colombia one.
That was meant to be a very good game. Is that the game really Diaz? Is that the one Diaz balled out in, or was it the first Colombia game?
No, he balled out in the first one.
Yeah, everyone said he
actually balled out in this game as well, but it was their striker just couldn't hit the barn door. They got some crap strikers, Colombia. They really have. But it was the genius, wasn't it? James Rodriguez doing the business.
Big up NI87. Big up to you, my friend.
Greetings.
Greetings, Earthling. Yeah, with McAllister. So we don't know what the main issue with McAllister is. Now, again, I will say the South Americans, obviously, they've gone away and it's a lot of travelling. You know, Klopp's already made a thing of that. It's not just the amount of minutes they played. They could play no minutes, but the travelling back and forth takes it out of you. Because you got to come back. No, they only came back yesterday and trained. So what do you think of McAllister? Is this the game where he looks at it and thinks, like, we're at home against Nottingham Forest. I can afford to have McAllister out for this game.
I think that it'll all be assessed, and if he came on against Colombia for the last 20 minutes, then he was clearly fit enough, like, to do a shift.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
This will be, he's come back, he'll probably get assessed, and I think he'll play. Like, I don't think he'll play the whole game, but I think he'll play like maybe 60 minutes. Like, Nottingham Forest have lost a lot of their midfield, like some of their best players in midfield. Like, they're a weaker team there. So, and the last time we smashed them, and this is just an interesting fact, the last time we smashed them at Anfield, we had McAllister, Gravenberch, and Dominic Szoboszlai in midfield, and we never got those three in midfield much last season, but we did for that Forest game where we smashed them 3-0. So,
yeah,
is that an omen? I don't know.
I think Gravenberch will obviously definitely play. There's no doubt about that.
He played every minute for Holland. Like,
yeah,
they just couldn't afford to take him off.
I don't think Liverpool can afford to take him off at the moment either. So,
no.
If Gravenberch's fitness levels are fine, like Slot says, if his fitness levels are fine, then he will play. I think Gravenberch has to play at this moment in time. I actually think Szoboszlai plays as well. I think Gravenberch and Szoboszlai both play. I just got this sneaky feeling he might play Curtis Jones.
I don't want him to play Curtis. I don't want him to play Curtis.
I've just got a sneaky feeling he will. I think he wants McAllister more fit for the AC Milan game, which I can understand, to be honest. You know, AC Milan is and also that is, you know, with the Champions League as well. I think Slot will want. Slot knows the history of Liverpool in Europe, Liverpool in the Champions League, European Cup, and he might be looking at it and thinking, you know, Liverpool in the Champions League, I really want to get that off to a great start. So I'd rather have McAllister for that game, because he's definitely going to have to run like 3 games in 7 days, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday. There's going to have to be a little bit of rotation here and there, like one player out, one player in maybe, and that's all it is. But I don't see McAllister starting all 3 games. I definitely see McAllister starting at AC Milan.
Who have we got after AC? Who have we got after AC? Is it another home game?
Home to Bournemouth, yeah.
Yeah, maybe Jones plays the Bournemouth game. Look, the only thing about Jones, and this is the reason why I say it, not that I don't like Curtis Jones, and not that I think Curtis Jones will lose us the game. Curtis Jones always gets injuries when he comes back from injuries.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And it's always the first game back. Like, he gets thrown straight in and he ends up getting injured again. It's happened 3 times for Curtis Jones.
Very true. Very true. Very true. I mean, we also got Tyler Morton there, who we spoke highly about.
He played really well in the under-21s.
Yeah, Slot
really
spoke highly of that. Yeah, one player I don't think will play will be Wataru Endo, because he travelled from Asia. So
and he played every minute as well.
He played every minute of the games.
He was good as well.
I think he scored against China in the 7-0 win.
Yeah.
And then Bahrain, is it? They played in the second game, but
yeah.
Well, he's a captain, I think. So
yeah, he is. Yes.
Yeah, he played both. So I don't think we'll see Endo at all. That's the only. So if McAllister is coming out, it's either going to be Morton or Jones.
Endo might even be on the bench, mate. Endo might even be on the bench.
Yeah, Tuesday. Sorry, man.
Might be Morton.
Tuesday. Yeah, I think Morton takes Endo's spot on the bench this weekend. Totally. There's just no point putting Endo in. He had travel from Asia. He played 2 games in Asia and then has to travel home. And he's in his 30s as well. You got to remember that's not easy, man. And you want to be at your top level.
Rio's playing at under 18s, 11 a.m. Oh, that'll be a watch.
Yeah, Rio's making his debut tomorrow. Yeah, Endo didn't.
Apparently, one of the Chelsea hierarchy was interviewed, and he basically said that Liverpool just nick all the youngsters.
Do you know Chelsea offered him more money than us as well?
I know.
He just saw a pathway into Liverpool's team.
Well, he was. We basically explained to him, this is the route you take. Like, this is what you have to do to be able to make it the club. Like, and he's all for it. And apparently, he looks like an absolute baller. Like, already. Like,
they reckon he's Musiala, like, ain't they?
He's been in first team training as well. Like, so
yeah, he's meant to be an
everyone's had a look
beast.
at him.
He's meant to be an absolute beast. It's definitely one to look forward to.
And Alman's going to be a defensive midfielder, apparently. Just saying.
What, the Wolves?
Yeah, everyone was saying he was a left back. He's not. He's getting put in defensive midfield.
Yeah, the Wolves guy.
He's a beast as well.
Yeah, I read this earlier from Dave O'Cott. So, yeah, Liverpool apparently looking at Xavi Simons.
God, I don't want Xavi Simons.
I'm not a big fan. I ain't going to lie. I'm not. I don't know about you guys in the chat, but I'm not a big fan of Xavi Simons.
No.
I watched him in the Euros and I'm like, what does he do? I mean,
no. I mean, even the goal he scored against us was a bit of a fluke. He was falling over.
Yeah, and when you're not the highlight of the team and Gravenberch just stole your... Not Gravenberch, Gakpo sort of like probably played better than you.
Do you know who he reminds me of? I'm not like proper digging on him, but
he
reminds me of like throwing Ben Doak in the centre of mid.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? It would be. Yeah, a lot of people agree now.
I don't rate him at all. I don't see what all the hype is like.
Well,
like he got dragged off. He got dragged off in the Holland game, and he was proper fuming.
It's because he can
play. Who do you think you are?
It's because he can play the 10, right? And I'm just wondering. I keep seeing on the market. I think we're looking at 10s. I'm not sure if Slot's completely convinced on Harvey Elliott.
I said this at the start of the season about him and Jones.
I'm not.
I said I really do worry for them. Like I said, I do worry for them. We're looking at Musiala, by the way. This has been reported by Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah, but we ain't spending 200 million to get him.
No, but next year he's only got 1 year left on his contract. You can knock another 80 off that.
Yeah, I might be, but because he's so young, he's still going to go for over 100 million.
He'll be 22 next year, I think.
Yeah. I personally think he's City. I wouldn't be shocked if Musiala's already lined up. They've already spoke.
The wife made me a brew. Look at the mug.
Look at the mug. Look at
the mug.
I wouldn't be surprised if. I wouldn't be surprised if Musiala and Man City's already done behind the scenes. They did it at Haaland. This is the exact same way they bought Haaland. It was all behind the scenes stuff, and then bang, done. So I wouldn't be surprised. They're losing Bernardo Silva next year. You just go they're going to lose Bernardo Silva and just replace him with Musiala. Now, if they do that, do you know how difficult it is to compete against a team like that? Who lose Bernardo Silva and then just replace him with Musiala. It's just madness, man.
Don't be saying that, mate. Quasi's in the chat. You'll be making him cry. Like, yeah, he's in there now.
He's a Musiala fan, is he?
Oh,
everyone listen to Musiala.
He is a good player.
I think he goes for more than that. To be fair, I reckon he goes for more than that.
This is a bit out there, like, but I actually think if he goes anywhere, he might end up at Real Madrid.
Where are they going to play him?
It doesn't matter.
I don't know, man. He's
Quasi's in there. Musiala to LFC.
I think Musiala's so. I don't think it's right time for Musiala to go Real Madrid. He needs to play every week.
Oh, is there leaked pictures of the Adidas away kit? Is that true?
I have no idea. I've not seen it.
Oh, mate, I'd love to see what they do with the kit because Adidas makes some.
They just signed a contract. They can't have already made a prototype. Well, they might.
They've only just signed it.
To be fair, they make prototypes, don't they, to show the club when they sign new deals. So, yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm with Captain Sal.
Luciano goes to City. I don't want him.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's already done behind the scenes. I wouldn't be surprised. So we're a bit 50-50 on the McAllister thing. I think that would be in defence, we're looking at the only. Does Trent start?
Yeah.
Trent played both England games, man of match in both games.
Yeah.
Full of confidence at the moment.
He didn't really do much, did he? Like running wise.
No, but man of match in both games. Big up.
Oh, he's amazing. He's absolutely. He's done more in 2 games than Trippier and Walker had done in 35.
Yeah, I know, but
that's all you need to know about Trent.
People still say, like, I was listening to Talk Sport yesterday, and they were talking about Trent, and they were going, but if England are playing Brazil, who would you play at right back, Walker or Trent? And they went, I'll still play Kyle Walker at right back, but for every other game, I play Trent. And I was like, did you watch the Euros? Walker was at fault for every single goal we conceded.
And Trippier did nothing. I
swear the media have just got it so in their skull that they didn't watch. Like, I was like, did you what? I felt like ringing up and calling in. It's like, did you watch the Euros? He was at fault for every goal we conceded. Why is this discord? Now, I don't think Trent's the best defender. I really don't. But what he does on the ball is better than what everyone else does on the ball. Just play him. Got to get Walker's 80 years old. Let's just move on, shall we? Trippier's dog shit.
He's not actually that old, you know. He's only 34.
Yeah, he's 34, but
no, but it does feel like he's like, you know, in his late 30s. It feels like he's, you know, Ashley Young for Everton. Like you got this proper liability at the back.
Yeah,
but you have to play him. Like,
look, what
I'm having to go at you now.
Is it brains? Is it brains? Oh, I don't mind being brains. I'm all right with that.
I actually watched the Thunderbirds last night.
Yeah, I love the Thunderbirds, man.
Yeah, it's on ITV Player.
Yeah, I prefer Stingray, personally. Just personal taste.
Stingray, Captain Scarlet. I wanted to get.
Yeah, Captain Scarlet. He's a hero. Yeah. No, Stingray's my favourite. I love Stingray. Stingray's quality. Off that subject. So do we feel Trent will play given these 2 games?
Yeah.
Joe 90.
And he'll probably come off for Bradley, like after like 60 minutes, 70 minutes.
Steve Irwin loves Stingray.
It's a great rotation. It's a great rotation to have. Like it really is.
And Slot spoke about that with Trent. He said the other day when he brought him off in the last game, he said Trent was looking a little tired, and that's why I brought him off. And he basically said, I've got a quality right back in Connor Bradley just waiting to come on. So it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. You know, it's not like the quality goes from here to woof there, is it? Yeah, it drops a little bit because Trent's quality, obviously, but it's not like Connor Bradley's dog turd, is it?
That's Trent coming off.
Yeah, 2 goals. So in the defence, we think it'd be Robbo off for Tsimikas. We think Tsimikas plays this game.
I think Tsimikas might get a game.
And Robbo plays the Wednesday game.
Robbo's played a lot of football, and he's not played a lot of football recently, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So Robbo can drop out. So that's one bit of rotation.
And he was such a liability for the goal that they conceded from Portugal.
Robbo,
he just didn't track his runner.
I've said this for a while now. Robbo for Scotland lately, dog turd.
Yeah,
for Liverpool,
he should probably quit now. Like, what's he going to get out of Scotland? Seriously,
it's probably just pride, don't it? But the last 2 games to Liverpool, he's been really
all right.
good. Yeah, he's been really decent. So
he has.
I'd rather Robbo, if we're going to do rotation at left back, I'd rather Robbo drop out of a home game to Nottingham Forest and Tsimikas starts and then Robbo's back for the away game to Milan. I'd rather that way round.
I think that's an important game that we could do with a guy that's like been there, done it.
Slot wants to win his opening Champions League game with Liverpool.
I think so.
I know how much the European Cup and Champions League's ingrained in Liverpool history. Also, we weren't in the competition last year, so he'll want his full strongest 11 away for that game. That's why I'm just wondering if there will be a rotation here. But I think Robbo would definitely drop out. Now, Midfield, I think it will be Gravenberch and Szoboszlai, and then I think it's just on the day how McAllister is. If he's not up to it, I think you might see a Tyler Morton come in. I think you might see
Maybe.
a Tyler Morton come in, or
Might be on the bench.
or a Curtis Jones. I'm not sure. It just
We've
wouldn't
got 5
shock me.
subs. We've only got 5
Yeah.
subs.
It wouldn't shock me if Curtis Jones does play for McAllister. It wouldn't shock me. And then the forward line. Does anyone know how Mo? Does anyone know how Mo did for Egypt?
I think he scored. I think he scored in both games.
It was his 100th cap as well. One of the games.
Yeah, but they won like they played like I don't even know they played. They were terrible teams. They played.
That's the only problem for these some of these African countries, ain't it?
I'll have a look. I'll have a look now. Who Mo played. So,
but yeah, look, Mo's playing, guys. It's just he's the fittest player in our club. Mo's playing. I don't think Diaz starts this game.
You don't think so?
No, I think Darwin Núñez is going to play left wing and Jota's going to play through the middle.
Okay.
I just have this thing because Darwin's been at home. He never travelled. He's been training. He's been taking extra training lessons, extra training sessions during the last week. I feel like Darwin and Jota and Salah will be the front three, and either Jota plays on the left or Darwin plays on the left. Yeah, I think. And then you got Chiesa on the bench, Diaz on the bench, Cody Gakpo on the bench. You know,
it's some bench in it, isn't it? Some bench.
You know, break glass for emergency. You know what I mean? There you go. You three on the bench. You know, I think. Yeah, a whole left hand side. I would, LK. I just feel like that Champions League game on Wednesday. I think we rotated 6 of our players tomorrow. I think we still beat Nottingham Forest at home. And that's the reason. Yeah.
Okay, Mo played against Cape Verde, didn't score. No. They won 3-0. And then he played against Botswana. He scored. He played 75 minutes. The first game he played 90 minutes. He didn't come off. Right.
Yeah, but
he's captain for both of those games, by the way.
So fit though.
Yeah, Egypt are like top of their group and like whatever. But yeah. Yeah, but he got flogged in the first game and played 75 minutes in the second game. So actually, the second game he's been rested a bit. He might be a bit fresher than if he played like 75 minutes and then 90 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he scored in the second game, so he's taking goal scoring form into his next game.
Gomez at left back possibly. I don't think Gomez. I think Gomez starts the West Ham League Cup game.
I think Gomez is like 4th choice now, and he gets sold in January.
Yeah, I would be shocked.
Sorry,
I think against West Ham in the League Cup, you could see him go Conor Bradley, Gomez, Kwanzaa, and Tsimikas as a back 4.
Yeah.
He could go Endo, Curtis Jones, and a double pivot with maybe a Szoboszlai and a 10 for that game. Maybe a bit more of a, because Elliott's not available, so he might go someone like a Szoboszlai and a 10.
Could play Trey there.
Yeah, or he could play Trainioli there.
I don't feel like he's going to rotate that much for the League Cup either. I just don't think he will that much, mate.
Don't know. He's going to have to because we play too many games.
I think he will. I think he will rotate some players, but I just don't think it's going to be like, 8. I think he'll just be like maybe 3 or 4. But
yeah.
I just don't think it's going to be a huge overhaul. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but they haven't lost in 4 games. Forest.
Yeah, they won their 2 at the end of the season as well, didn't they?
Yeah, so it's the best run of form they've ever had since like 1995. So it's like
but they don't score goals.
But they're garbage. They're garbage.
They don't score goals.
We should
This
do
is the
them.
problem.
We should do them.
The problem is when you're playing teams like Nottingham Forest at home, if you go 2-0 up, you know the game's over because they just don't score goals.
Yeah, you know.
So I think Liverpool will look to get this game done quickly, so he can make the substitutions.
I'm just pleased with it. We haven't got a 12:30 kickoff.
Yeah,
we always had a 12:30 kickoff after international.
Yeah, it's Man United, isn't it?
I know, they can have it. They can drop points.
It's going to be definitely an interesting game. How many players do you think he rotates for this game?
Two, I think.
Two. Who's your two? Do you reckon?
So I think it's going to be Robbo, and I think it might be Jota.
Yeah,
it might be Jota.
I'm with you on the Robbo one. I also think it will be one forward. Mine is 3 at the most. Depending on McAllister's, everything's depending on McAllister's situation. You know, McAllister.
You kind of swayed me with the Nunes thing. The fact that he's been training, he's not been on any internationals. He's going to be fresh.
Yeah,
like, you know, he could absolutely destroy them. Like, he really could.
Yeah, and he's got to get some minutes sometime.
Yeah, he scored against them away, and he scored against them at home last season.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like, if he's offside 8 times in a game, like, that's the last.
Yeah, that would annoy the crap out of me.
That'd be the last. That might be the last time you see him. To be fair,
that might be the last time. That was the last time you see him as well.
Yeah, I think it'd be Darwin, Jota, and Salah. That's the front 3 against Nottingham Forest. I've just got this feeling, and I think I just have this feeling McAllister will drop out and Jones will come in and Tsimikas will Robbo. So 3 players, that's it. Which it's going to piss off a lot of players because
you basically gone for the front 3 that all scored last season.
Yeah, I think Darwin needs minutes, and it just makes sense for me for Darwin to come into this game when all the other forwards have been on national duty apart from him and Chiesa. Chiesa didn't have a pre-season. If Chiesa had a pre-season, I think Chiesa could have started this game. Because he hasn't had a pre-season, he's not played any football, I think he'll be a cameo appearance off the bench. But I think Darwin starts. He needs minutes. It's an obvious one to do. Every other player's been on national duty for the forward line. So you bring in a bit of freshness and you bring in pace as well. You know, just utter pace and carnage at that area of the pitch. I'd have him on the left-hand side, though. I think his pace is suited to the left-hand side. As that Diaz replacement, play Jota through the middle as a link player. You know, dropping deep, getting the ball and playing Diaz, Darwin in, and Salah on the right-hand side. I think that's how the front 3 go. I'd be shocked.
I like either way. Like either way, it was sold to me. It was sold to me there, mate.
Well, Jota and Darwin, because Jota and Darwin, they can rotate their positions, can't they?
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
they're both comfortable on the left. They're both comfortable through the middle, so they can rotate them positions. Robbo, I think you got to look after Robbo a little bit. He started the season well. He's at age where you just got to look after him a little bit now. So bring Tsimikas in. He needs minutes. So I'm going with 3. I wouldn't be shocked though if he goes grab Birch McAllister and Szoboszlai. By the way, it would not shock me because if he thought McAllister played 20 minutes for Argentina, travelled, came back, trained, looked perfectly fine, then he's going to play him. He ain't going to drop him from the This is the thing I think with Slot. If the players have trained and looked perfectly fine, they will play. He won't rotate them for no reason. They will play. So I don't know. We obviously don't know how training's gone today, but if he's trained really well today and it's fresh and told the manager, I'm ready to go, don't worry about it, and Slot gets the say-so from the medic and the coaches and all that, then the midfield 3 will be the same. And I just feel then it'll be Darwin and Tsimikas, the only changes. And you have 5 subs. You can change half the team, for goodness sake. So
yeah, you can.
Yeah, 5 subs. So
and he's not scared to do it.
Yeah, and they don't have to play 90 minutes either, guys. You know, Jota can play 60 minutes. Salah can play 60 minutes. Szoboszlai can play 60 minutes. McAllister can play 60 minutes. Bring them all off. You know, hopefully by that time you're comfortably in front.
Yeah.
Score predictions in the chat, guys. Score predictions in the chat. Let's get your score predictions in. K-Mac, what's the score you're going for, man?
So I said 2-0 on my channel earlier, but I'm actually going to upgrade it to 4.
4.
I'm actually going to upgrade it to 4. And that's probably because if Nunes plays, I think he might bag a brace. So I've got Salah, Chiesa, and Nunes too. I think Nunes would just be frightening for them.
This could be a game that Nunes needs, you know.
It could be.
This could be a game that Darwin
he likes playing
needs.
them. He likes playing them as well.
You know, Darwin gets in this, plays here and gets a goal, looks good. It could be the game that he needed to kickstart his career under Arne Slot. So obviously Nottingham Forest will probably have Chris Wood up front. So with Chris Wood up front, he's going to be more of a target man. So you think they're going to go direct, you know. I think Hudson-Odoi and Alanga are their 2 wide players, aren't they? If they're both fit, they'll probably play. It gives them a bit of pace in the wide areas. And then Gibbs White plays behind Chris Wood usually.
He's dangerous.
Yeah, he's good on the ball. If we can stop Gibbs White getting hold of the ball, because he will look for Alanga and Hudson-Odoi. Obviously, Wood up top, he's not going to run past anyone.
Mate, he could have a battle with Canate all day long. Cheers.
Yeah.
see how that plans out.
He's not running in behind anybody.
No.
I think Nottingham Forest ain't going to be stupid. They got an intelligent coach, obviously, in charge of them. I feel Nuno Espirito Santo is a pragmatic manager and pragmatic coach at heart. I think he will go 5 at the back tomorrow.
He's about to lose his record.
5, yeah, I think he's going to go 5 at the back, 4 across the middle, and just leave Chris Wood up top, waiting for scraps. And they're going to try and play counter-attacking football. Again, I feel like he's going to try and play like he's playing against a Jurgen Klopp Liverpool, where he's going to wait for Liverpool to make a mistake in possession and then counter that possession and and go into transition and catch us up the field. Because that's the way Man United set it up. That's the way Brentford set up. It's the way Ipswich set up, because they're not used to the only thing they all know is a Jurgen Klopp Liverpool for the last 7 years. They don't really know a Slot Liverpool yet. And I think that's the way they go counter. But the problem is Liverpool keep possession better these days. Liverpool keep possession better, and that's why our defence is better, because we're not giving away stupid passes. So for that reason, I think it'll be a 3-0. I think it'll take a while to break them down. Eventually we will. We'll get our goal. And as soon as we got our goal, I think the floodlights will come on and the gates will open and Liverpool crack the case a little bit more. So I'm going 3-0. I'm keeping another clean sheet, man. 4 clean sheets in a row. Why not?
That's a record.
Yeah, it will be a record. 4 clean sheets in a row. We're after, all Arsenal fans are talking about Chelsea's record of 15 goals. Slot's after it, you know what I'm saying? 4-0. Ipswich trying to pour a couple of
if he took Mourinho's record in his first season.
Yeah, that'd be, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does tweak his tactics. He does tweak his tactics. Look, Slot broke down Man United in 2 minutes. It was hilarious.
He's already worked out Forest. Don't worry about it, lads.
He destroyed Man United. He literally went in front of a camera and destroyed Man United in 2 minutes. And then
Roy Keane was nearly crying.
Yeah, because now everyone's like, "Oh, right, okay, we're just going to do what Slot just said for 2 minutes now."
What Southampton do exactly what?
Yeah, Southampton's manager was just watching Slot's 2-minute interview and going, "Right, okay. We're doing that. We're doing that." Big up, Patrick. Morning to you, my friend. Morning to you. City have Brentford at home.
Yeah, that's a gimme.
Yeah. And we're both 3:00 kickoff, so we both need to win our games. Need to get in our games.
It's about goal difference now. It's about goal difference now, really.
Yeah, he's had 2 weeks to study Forest. Yeah, exactly. Southampton took notes. I love that picture of Slot with the arched back. I love it.
I think there's going to be a bit of a tactical switch in midfield to nullify Gibbs White, because if you take out Gibbs White, they got nothing.
When they go, Gravenberch and McAllister will probably sit on him. One of them will anyway.
One of them will do him.
One of them will stay to sit, and one of them will go. The problem is, though, if you're playing that double pivot, it's going to actually be Gibbs White is not going to know what to do, because if you're playing, because Gibbs White needs to defend. No, he can't just attack. He'll need to defend. So he won't know what space to pick up if you've got Gravenberch and McAllister sitting right beside him there, and Szoboszlai just there. You can pop it around him. So
he doesn't like tracking back, Gibbs White. He doesn't like tracking back.
So,
bit of a showboat here he is.
Pick up ball manager energy. As far as I know, Macca is fit. Yeah,
he is fit. He was in training today. I've seen the video.
So he's training today, and you know, he did play for. He played both games for Argentina. He played 20 minutes in the second game. So yeah. Big up Callum says, Brev, what's came up where?
My hair's wet.
Oh, yeah, put Endo on him. Just Endo, just do a job. Yeah, just do a job, Endo. The only problem is, our whole thing is about not giving possession away in the middle of midfield, and that's not Endo's strong point. That's the problem there. That's the problem.
And he's been flogged as well for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's been in Asia for 2 weeks, so I doubt we'll sit. I think Morton will take his place on the bench. But guys, we're going for a win for not Liverpool. It might look comfortable. It might not be comfortable, but yeah, I think we get the win. 3:00 kickoff. Should be good, guys. But big up to everyone for joining us. We do appreciate it.
Can I just put my channel in the chat? If anyone hasn't subbed to my channel, please jump over there. I'm on the road to 1,000 now, so jump over, have a check out some of my videos. I did a brilliant one with Jamie recently, and I also did one with Cal from Coppish to talk about Virgil, Trent, and Mo Salah. It's about an hour and a half long. It's really good. Like, Cal knows his stuff about those three. Check it out. If you haven't subbed to my channel, please do. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
thanks, mate.
What are you waiting for, guys? What are you waiting for? He's on 578, guys. So let's get past that 600 mark now, if we can. That'd be quality. It's on 578 subscribers. If we can get K-Mac close to at least 600 before the end of the night, that's great. So everyone around here right now, if you can, 60 of you at least go and subscribe. That'd be cool if you've not already. K-Mac's part of the community over here, and he's got his own thing going as well. So yeah, shame some love if you can, guys. I'd appreciate it.
Big up Eric.
Big up Eric, man. Big up Eric. Yeah, go and check out his latest videos, guys. 7 games. Yeah, 7 games in 21 days is going to be. It's nuts. This is where we're going to learn from Slot. This is where we're going to know what Slot's about. This is where you find out what they're about, because this is a lot of games in that time, and we're going to find out what the man's about. Yeah, they're going to make it as ugly as they can, Quasi. They're going to make it as ugly as they can.
They will.
Yeah, we're all going to have to illegally watch.
They've got another player they've got, which I totally forgot about. They've got James Ward-Prowse, so they're going to be trying set pieces.
Not know that.
They've got James Ward-Prowse.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Hopefully it don't come into a problem. Big up Liverpool Truth, big up Quasi. Make sure you go subscribe to Quasi. Make sure you go subscribe to K-Mac. Links are all in the chat. It's all very legal. Look, the best way to do it, guys, without getting told off, is just get a VPN and go over to Satana Sports, play $2.99, and you get all the football around the country, 3 p.m. kickoffs for only $2.99 a month. So yeah, don't tell anyone. Maybe you get a VPN. Get a VPN.
It's not on. It's not on TV. It's not on UK TV.
No. Switch your country to, I don't know, Russia, on your VPN.
Don't switch it to Russia.
No, don't switch it to Russia.
You might get that taken down.
Switch it to America or Ireland or something. Switch
Sweden.
it to Ireland. Yeah,
switch it to Ireland.
Sweden or Ireland or something like that. And then you'll get Setanta Sports up. Click on Setanta Sports, and they're only for $2.99 a month or $3.99 a month. You'll get all the 3 p.m. kickoffs. You get a little app. So yeah, if you want to do that, it's a way of doing it, guys. Yeah, scraps just coming in. Yeah. So yeah, just like throwing shade.
I know these. I know them though.
Yeah,
so
I know Brian and all right.
They're all right. They're all right. Yeah, they're all right.
I think Connor, it's if you got Setanta Sports in Ireland, I think so.
Antarctica.
Yeah, link it to Antarctica. Yeah, it's crazy that we get the all games of what is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, we don't get the 3 p.m. kickoffs in our own country, which crazy. But guys, that is it for today. Appreciate you all joining me and K-Mac this evening on your Friday nights. We'll leave you all be now, but thank you very much for joining us. I'll be back tomorrow for the match highlights after the game. We'll talk about how the game went and all that. Or you could just do that, guys, as
you could just do that, which is what I do.
Graham says, what happens to Nation Week load change? Do we get paid too bad? It's a good point. It's a good point. Yeah, blackout, that's it. The blackout in this country is mad. For 3 p.m. kickoffs, no doubt. But guys, thank you for joining. If you've only just come in, started to watch, again, hit that like button, subscribe and share. What are we finishing the likes on, by the way? What are we on for likes before we get out of here? Need them likes over 100 in every video. We're on 84 likes, guys. What's going on? We've almost got 159 people in here right now. Guys, everyone go and hit that like button. Go and hit that like button right now, guys. We're on 84 likes. We need 100 likes, guys, at least while we're live.
Yeah, get that up to 100 likes. And also go and bloody sub to me, will you? Like only one sub. Come on. Seriously.
Sub, like. Sub, like. You know,
everybody's took the mic. Go and sub.
They might already been subbed, to be fair. They might already been subbed. All right, guys, where are we? Go and subscribe to K-Mac. There's the link. Hit that link. It won't take you away from my channel. Hit the link and give it a subscribe.
85, come on, get that to 100 easy.
Yeah. We'll try and
stay here. Should we just stay here and pull faces and tell dad jokes?
Oh man, get demonetized. Yeah, so make sure you hit them likes all the time, guys. I'd appreciate it. But big up, guys. Thank you very much for being here this evening, and we'll let you get on your way now. I'll see you tomorrow after the game, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye for now.